My dear friend, let's begin by saying something many people forget. The most radiant life is not the one that has never been touched by sorrow, disappointment, or fear. No, a life without struggle is not truly alive at all. The most radiant life is the one where a soul recognizes that trials are not accidents. They are sacred steps on a greater path. As the Apostle Peter reminds us, in this you rejoice, though now for a little while, if necessary, you have been grieved by various trials, so that the tested genuineness of your faith, more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to result in praise and glory and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ. 1 Peter 1:6-7. The beauty of your life is not in its perfection, but in the way it has been shaped by fire and refined into something unbreakable, especially when your soul is marked for growth, especially when you're called to leave a footprint on this world that echoes beyond your years. That is why you are here in this very moment. There is something about you the world needs reminding of, something so deeply woven into your being that it may feel ordinary to you, but in truth, it is extraordinary. You, my friend, are a living example. Not the kind that shouts for attention, not the kind that performs for applause, but the kind that shapes others quietly, like the steady flow of a river carving stone. You embody something others long to see: resilience without bitterness, compassion without pretense, humility without weakness. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. And whether you see it or not, your light has been shining. There is a sacred power in the way you carry yourself. You do not fake peace. You do not hide behind masks. You stand in truth and you walk in grace. Your life whispers something real to those around you. That peace is not inherited. It is built brick by brick, even in the middle of chaos. You are not defined by pretending everything is fine. Instead, you show what it means to choose love even when the heart aches, to choose patience even when the path is long. And in that choice, you remind others that life itself is a holy invitation. So often we believe that helping others means fixing their problems, carrying their burdens, or shielding them from pain. But let us not forget what Paul said. Each one should carry their own load. Galatians 6:5. Support is not always rescuing. It is often being the example. It is walking forward even when no one claps. It is enduring your hidden battles with quiet strength that speaks louder than words ever could. That kind of example cannot be ignored. The right people notice. Those who are lost in silence, searching for a way forward, find in you a lantern that guides their steps. You were never meant to bear the weight of every soul's healing. That was never your mission. Your mission has always been to walk your path honestly, to trust the inner compass God has placed in you. And as you do so, you shine naturally. You are like the lamp described in Psalm 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. And through your example, without forcing, without demanding, others find a way. Let us also pause to talk about gratitude, because it is not always loud or poetic. True gratitude is not only lifting your hands in thanksgiving when everything falls neatly into place. Gratitude is waking in the middle of hardship and whispering, "Even this is sacred." It is sitting in the unknown and trusting, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Psalm 23, verse 1. Gratitude is not shallow. Sometimes it looks like a trembling breath after long nights of tears. Sometimes it is refusing to let bitterness speak, even when the world misunderstands you. Sometimes it is simply showing up quietly, with love still alive in your chest. And in that, my friend, is grace itself in motion. When you choose to keep walking, even under the shadow of uncertainty, you are embodying gratitude, and that kind of gratitude transforms you. Have you noticed how your life has slowly become a refuge for others? That when you walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts. Not because everything is easy for you, but because you carry a peace that others cannot explain. That is no accident. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Matthew 5:9. You are not only surviving, you are teaching others what survival looks like when it is drenched in truth and compassion. You are showing that one can remain gentle without becoming small, strong without becoming hardened, grateful without pretending everything is flawless. This quiet strength is now written into your presence, Even if you did not ask for it, others feel it. They may not always have the words, but their hearts know it. There is something in you that steadies them. And have you noticed how people open themselves around you? How their hearts, guarded with walls, soften in your presence? That is because you carry a spirit that is safe, real, unfiltered. They see in you a reflection of what they could become, and whether they are ready or not, your very existence plants a seed of possibility. That, my friend, is why you're already a role model. You did not have to strive for it. You did not have to perform. You became one by living authentically. For the ones who are ready, your presence is a quiet answer to the questions they've been carrying. Not because you preach at them, but because your life itself is the sermon. You yourselves are our letter, written on our hearts, known and read by everyone. 2 Corinthians 3:2. You are the teaching. Your very existence is the living example, not polished, not pretending, but real, aligned, and unafraid to keep evolving. You know by now that real helping does not always look like fixing. Sometimes, the holiest act of love is trusting someone to walk their own valley, because valleys are sacred places. As Psalm 23 verse 4 reminds us, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. No one can walk your valley for you, and you cannot walk another's valley for them, but you can walk beside them, carrying your own lamp, showing that survival is possible. And you know this truth intimately. Had anyone taken away your darkest nights, you would not have found the inner light that rose in you. Had someone pulled you out of your storms too soon, you would not have grown the strength that now defines you. That is why you no longer rob others of their own sacred process. You empower, not coddle. You trust, not control. You respect the timing of another's soul. This is wisdom, and it is leadership. For the world is weary of being told what to do. What people hunger for is an example of what can be. They long to see a life lived from the heart without losing integrity. And that is what you embody. When I speak of gratitude in you, I do not mean shallow phrases or tired affirmations. I mean the gratitude woven into your spirit like breath itself. The gratitude that looks at delay and still says, I trust the Lord's timing. The gratitude that looks at heartbreak and still whispers, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. Gratitude that looks at detours and still believes. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. That is the gratitude that makes your presence a quiet revolution. You are not only walking your path, you are redefining what the path means. You are reminding people that they need not betray their truth for acceptance. That alignment is worth more than applause. That authenticity is worth more than conformity. And so I urge you, keep going, keep trusting, keep choosing integrity over pretense, compassion over performance, spirit over ego. Because every time you stand in truth, you give silent permission for others to do the same. And perhaps your greatest gift is not how many you have helped, but how many you have shown that they were never broken in the first place, only buried. Healing does not always begin with words. Sometimes it begins with one moment of recognition, one breath of courage, one glimpse of someone like you living free. You are living proof that life does not need to be perfect to be powerful. You are the reminder that pain is not an ending, it is a passage. That strength does not always roar, it endures quietly. That the most generous offering you can give the world is yourself, unapologetic, unmasked, aligned. So move forward, not because you owe anyone, but because this is your appointed time. You are not an accident. Your existence carries divine intention. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1:5. You were meant to be seen. You were meant to inspire, not through force, not through control, but through the simple weight of truth. And the heavens have recognized you all along. Thank you deeply for walking this road. If this message has stirred something in your heart, may you share it, pass it along, and continue walking your awakening with courage. And when you are ready, may you take the next step, guided always by truth, light, and the unshakable love of the one who called you.